not going to believe this, but I am back. I'm back. And I want to talk to you about a program that is so absolutely amazing. It's called Ixl. And so it's a program for reading and writing and language arts, and it's on the computer, and it will help you just become so roaring successful. So if you take advantage of it and use it a lot this year, oh my gosh, you are going to get so good at absolutely everything. And so in this little video, I'm going to just show you how it works and how it's going to help you just become the very best. So welcome to Ixl. You'll each have your own password, username and password, and I'll be giving that to you. And so we happen to be in language arts right now, but they also they cover other subjects as well. But you can see, we have kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. So most of us will be fourth grade. However, if reading and writing is hard for you, we can go down to other grades too and have you succeed at that as well. But you notice right here, it says there are 227 skills. And so I just clicked on those, and then we will look at what they are. So they have like reading strategies. Like we're going to start out today with main idea, because that's the most important part of reading, is to know what is that reading actually about. But they have theme, author's purpose, text structure. Oh, that's so important to know what the text structure is. Literary devices like similes and metaphors, which are so cool. And look at all the skills just within reading. And so then we scroll down and we see, there's writing strategies too. And then there's vocabulary, like prefixes and suffixes and all those incredible things. And then grammar too, like what makes a sentence and what are nouns and verbs and adjectives and adverbs, because all those things are so important. So let's just take a look at one of those skills. So like I said, what we're going to start out with this week is A1, which is main idea. And so we take a look at that, and here is how it works. So what is main idea? Well, main idea is that giant umbrella that covers everything that's important within an article. And so they're starting out with just 3 or 4 sentences. Like, let's just read those. Let's see. African violet plants do best if they are given warm water at the root. So we keep that little bit of information in our head. And then it says African violets need sunlight, but their leaves will turn brown if they get too much. Or here's the third one. In order to bloom, African violets should get 8 hours of darkness each night. So, what's the main idea that covers all of those sentences? So we're going to take a look at them. So, what was the main idea? Is it that the flowers of the African violet plants come in a range of colors? Were all those 3 sentences about that? Or were they about African violets need to be kept in a warm place? Was the whole summary of those 3 sentences about that? Or the African violet plant needs special care? And so what do you think? What do you think is the umbrella that covers the meaning of all of those sentences? So was the whole thing about they come in a bunch of colors, or they have to be kept in a warm place? So you might want to go back and check. Well, here they do best if they have warm water at the roots. But here they're talking about sunlight, and the leaves turn brown if they get. It's not talking about warmth. So it turns out that yes, it's the last one, because that's the one that shows that the African violet, oh my gosh, is a fussy plant, and it needs like really special care. But let's, for the fun of it right now, choose the wrong answer. And we'll submit it, and it'll say, whoops, we're wrong. And here's the best part of this program. If you get one wrong, you scroll down, because it's going to tell you why you were wrong. And so it just gives a beautiful lesson of what the right answer is and why. So don't just click and go on to the next one. No, you go to the bottom and you find out why it was wrong. And so every afternoon when you are doing your independent work time, you're going to be working on Ixl for part of that time. And it'd be awesome if you go into the evening too to do it, because this program is so awesome. So we read everything at the bottom, so we're going to click on got it. And then we're going to go to the next one. Bamboo has been used to make bridges in Cambodia. Some roads in India are strengthened using bamboo. I didn't know either of those two things. And that's a cool thing in this program. You're going to learn so much beyond main idea. In Costa Rica, bamboo is sometimes used to make roofs for buildings. I knew that one, but I didn't know about the roads. So what was the main idea, the big giant umbrella that covers the meaning of those three sentences? Was it that bamboo's been used to create archways in Vietnam, or it can be used to make roofs, or it can be used as a building material? So which of those three covers all of those sentences? And that's what main idea. Main idea's gotten quite hard in the last years for students, because it used to be really easy, but now it's like a subtle thing that covers the big umbrella of the whole article, or in this case, the three sentences. So what would be the best one? And so, yep, it would be that it could be used as a building material, because the whole thing wasn't about roofs, and the whole thing wasn't about archways in Vietnam. No, they were talking about bridges and roads and roofs. So it's a building material. I think we're right on that one. So we hit submit. And it says we're brilliant. Isn't that awesome? And then it goes on to the next one. So here's how this works. See, we're already up to a score of 12. And you know what? You are going to keep doing these until you get to 100. And so last year, fourth graders answered over 400,000 questions in the course of a year. Can you imagine how much they learned? And so that's almost 500,000 questions. And so it's just the most beautiful program. So we are here to make the very most of it. Wow. Welcome to Ixl.